Now that is a lovely tea. Let's try it out. Hey everybody, Daniel here from Tea by Daniel, and today is going to be an interesting episode. I thought I would talk about the difference between the smell and the aroma of tea. And this will really help you if you're doing your own tea evaluations, you're cupping teas. You'll know how to distinctly tell the difference between what you're smelling and the aroma, which I'll explain. So I already started brewing this amazing tea, which is Wei De Hong Pao. As you can see for the last couple of videos, I've been using this tea because it is my favorite at the moment. But also, I use this tea because it's an oolong tea, and there's no better tea to evaluate the aroma and smell of than oolong. Oolong tends to be the most fragrant out of all processing stages of the tea leaf. I think it's safe to say that. So, while I have this steeping, and it won't be much longer, let's quickly explain the difference between the smell of something or the aroma of something. Once we're dealing with smell, the real simple way to understand it is smell only deals with your olfactory glands. Big word, but really it's just using your nose to smell, you know, that character, that woodsy, earthy, muscatel, fruitiness. You smell it, but you're only using your olfactory glands, which is basically just using, I don't want to just say your nose, but you're basically just using your nose. That's the smell. So what's the difference between aroma? When you're talking about the aroma of the tea, now you're using what is called not just your olfactory glands, but your retronasal olfactory glands. So you have to basically be able to not only smell, but taste that tea to be able to depict what its aroma is. So aroma equals smell plus taste. There's a little formula for you. So you cannot, in other words, talk about a perfume, a cologne, and say, oh, I love the aroma of this cologne. The only way you can do that is if you spray the cologne in your mouth, which probably not a good idea. But what you are smelling when you smell cologne is the fragrance, the bouquet of that fragrance or of that cologne. But once you bring that tea to your nostrils, you smell it, you take a sip, now you're working your olfactory glands, your retronasal olfactory glands, and now you can come up with what the aroma is. So when I'm doing my own evaluations on tea, I jot down what I'm smelling, but I also jot down what the aroma is because they can be completely different. All right, before I end off this episode, I'm going to actually show you this amazing tool, which looks like a long cup, but it's actually called the sniffer cup. And the Chinese use this specifically for oolongs. You could use it for any tea, but specifically to appreciate the the aroma and the smell of oolong teas when they brew them. And I'll show you how to use your sniffer cup. So the first thing that you want to do, this tea is steeped, is you want to pour some of the tea into your sniffer cup. About halfway is a safe amount to put. You put this small, nice, cute Chinese cup over your sniffer cup. Lock it down, flip it over, slowly pull it up, and then you rest that down. Just kind of heat it up in your hands there, and then appreciate, at this point, the smell. Beautiful. So that's how you use the sniffer cup. You could rest that down, and now I could enjoy this beautiful liqueur. Let's take a sip. Now what I'm doing, as I'm turning the liquid into gas in my mouth by doing that slurping sound you just heard, I am now getting the aroma of the tea. My taste plus my smell is giving me that full, complex evaluation of the aroma. So smell and aroma, it's a beautiful skill that you can use when you're tasting any food, but especially your tea. And with that, bon appetit. Have a beautiful day, guys. Today and tomorrow begin with T.